Welcome back to English 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Advanced. Hello and welcome back to the program. Welcome to the advanced portion of Class 184. And I'm joined once again by Esther. How are you, Esther?
I'm very well, thank you, Kyle. How are you?
Great. I'm doing well. We've got a little review coming up of a few things.
Yes.
And we only have, after this, 12 more classes, including this one. 12 more classes.
Only 12.
In this whole thing.
Oh.
In the whole course.
Yes.
So, wow. It's hopefully you at home have appreciated everything. Not that it's over yet, but hopefully you've been making good progress. And as long as you've been working hard,
Yes.
I'm sure they've been working hard and making good progress. Don't you think, Esther?
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've certainly taken advantage of this course, I would say.
Yes.
You've been all over it. You've been all over the radio and the TV. And
Yes, it's true.
you've been on the TV with probably all the teachers. Have you been with
Yes.
all the teachers?
Nearly all the teachers, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Who haven't you been with then, if you've been with nearly all the
I
teachers?
haven't been with Hannah.
Really?
Yes, the only one.
Oh. Wow. You haven't been with Hannah. Okay.
Yes.
But you know Hannah, right?
Yes, I know
I'm
her
sure
very
you-
well.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you've been on the radio plenty of times, and you also come to the radio with Alberto
Yes,
Right?
in the Nameless Show.
on the Nameless show in the mornings sometimes,
mornings,
right?
yes.
Good.
Doing the tennis report.
Exactly, the tennis report. And do you often call in for that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the tennis report. Good. Did you do the tennis report today?
No, I didn't.
No?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
It was easy today.
Very easy. Not a whole lot of tennis going on?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, let's try to practice yesterday's material. That is, try to plus infinitive.
Yes.
Right, try to. And then we also had try plus noun.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried to drive a truck?
A truck? No, I've never tried to drive a truck.
A truck, which is the American word for camion, right?
Yeah.
Camion.
A truck or a lorry?
A lorry, yeah, which is the British term.
Yes.
A lorry. I never heard that term until I came to Spain. Lorry.
Lorry.
To me, lorry, what's a lorry? I didn't know. I didn't know because, we speak Canadian English. It doesn't exist, the word lorry, but I always said truck. But, okay, a lorry or a truck. Have you ever tried to drive one?
No, I haven't tried to drive a truck.
Never.
No, never.
Never tried to drive one. Okay. Have you ever tried bull's tail? Now, when I say have you ever tried it, I mean eating it.
Bull's tail.
Bull's tail, the rabo de toro.
Yes, I've tried. I've tried bull's tail.
Have you? Was it good?
Yes, it was good.
You said yesterday you like pig's ear as well.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah? Okay. Have you ever tried crocodile meat?
No, not crocodile. I've never tried crocodile meat.
Okay. Have you ever tried to run a marathon?
No, I've never tried to run a marathon.
Yeah.
Yes, very difficult.
It is. It is. Me neither.
No.
Have you ever? Yeah, I don't. Do you run though? Do you jog?
No.
No.
No, I don't. I do yoga.
Ah,
And
that's
Tai
right.
Chi.
Yoga and Tai Chi. That's
Yes.
right. That's right. Yeah, I don't run either. I don't usually run unless someone is chasing me, or a dog
Yeah.
is chasing me, then I run. Other than that, I don't.
No, it's
For
true.
me, running is an emergency procedure,
Yes.
That's what my brother says about swimming. My brother doesn't
Yes.
swim, and he says swimming is the last resort. For him, swimming is for survival only.
No, I love to swim. Yes, I love to swim.
Yeah, he says
too.
swimming is a survival procedure.
No.
No, you like to swim, yeah. And it's great exercise.
And even I do it in winter.
Yeah,
Yes.
in a pool.
In a pool, yes.
Mhm. Yeah. Have you ever tried to make cheesecake?
Cheesecake. No, I've never tried to make cheesecake.
Yeah, I did it once, but I was supervised closely by my mother,
Yeah.
who is a great cheesecake cook.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
was it good?
Fantastic.
Great.
But doing it without her supervision, I don't know how it would turn out. Right? How it would salir, you know?
Sí, resultar, sí.
Resultar, salir, yeah. I don't know, but I'll try it again sometime. So try. Have you ever tried to infinitive?
Yeah.
Very simple, right? No problem, right? Then we also have, number dictation.
Numbers.
And it seems like we've been doing a lot of these lately.
Yes, it's true.
But let's try a few more numbers. I hope it doesn't drive you nuts.
Okay.
Is it driving you nuts, Esther?
Is it driving your nuts?
No, is it driving you nuts? Crazy?
No.
If someone is nuts, it means they're crazy.
Nuts. Yes.
He's
yes,
nuts.
Yes.
That guy's completely nuts. It's like we say the Nutty Professor.
The Nutty Professor.
There was a movie with Eddie Murphy called The Nutty Professor. Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
And he was nutty, crazy, loco,
yes.
right? But if it drives you nuts, means it makes you go crazy.
Okay.
So is all this number dictation stuff driving you nuts?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't drive me nuts. It isn't driving me nuts. All right. So we'll try 4 numbers. The first one. So remember at home, make sure you're writing these down, unless of course you're driving, right? I don't want to be responsible if anyone's in the car. Don't risk it.
No.
Numbers are important, but your safety comes first, right, Esther?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so the first number is 2,542,549. And then the second number, 2,542,651. It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I had a very similar number, but different. The third one is 9,090,334. And the final number, 2,457,990.
Okay.
Yeah, now I noticed a similarity.
Yes.
I have this very expensive machine for generating random numbers that I used to create this exercise.
Don't worry.
And it seemed to there must have been a glitch. You know what I mean? A glitch.
A glitch.
A glitch is like a computer problem,
Okay.
a computer abnormality. with my random number generator. That
Okay.
two of the numbers seem surprisingly similar.
Yes, it's true.
But anyway, they're not quite the same. So what was that first number?
2,542,549.
Correct. Good.
Yes.
549. Good.
2,542,651.
Yeah, so the millions and the thousands there were the same, but not the last 3 digits.
Yes. 9 million, and this part I didn't get it.
And 90,000.
What?
9 million and 90. So
and
9,
90,000.
comma,
Yes.
0. So 090. So we move past the 100, so we say the and.
Yes.
And 90,000.
But you say the and.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because we move past the 1,000, the 100 position.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so then 9 million and 90,334.
Correct. And the last number?
2,457,990.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of cake.
Yes.
A walk in the park. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's take a look at something new. How about what do you want to look at us there? Do you want to do the expression of the day?
Yes, the expression of the day.
All right, sounds good.
Expression of the day.
Ah, yes, it is time for the expression of the day, according to Esther, and of course the little jingle that we have, the little ráfaga jingle
Yes,
that we
the
just heard
jingle.
there, the jingle.
Mm-hmm.
And do you like the expression of the day, Esther?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's something, this is unique to our radio listeners. The expression of the day. You don't get this on TV.
Yes, it's true.
You don't get this in the books either. This is just
Yes.
for our friends who listen to the radio,
Yes, it's true.
right? So a little bonus for those of you who tune in,
Yes.
right? And take advantage of all this stuff, all this extra material that we've got here.
Mm-hmm.
So the expression today is to cut your teeth.
Cut your teeth.
Oh my goodness, that sounds strange.
Yes.
To cut your
It
teeth.
sounds painful.
It sounds painful, but it's part of a process. It's part of a learning process. To cut your teeth means to get your early experience in something.
Oof. Yeah.
So, for example, a famous journalist, we could say, he cut his teeth working for a small town newspaper.
Yeah.
Or a lot of these famous people, actors and so on. I didn't really research a particular example for this, but, an actor, he cut his teeth working off Broadway or something like that.
Okay.
Working in theater, and it's in a local theater company. He cut his teeth. He paid his dues, like he worked hard.
Mm-hmm.
He was sweating. He was working hard, doing what he had to do, and finally he got his big break and became famous.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean he became famous, according to the expression, but just when you do your early work in your field, like if you want to be a doctor, maybe you have to cut your teeth as, maybe working in a clinic that's not so desirable, and then eventually, you get when you have some more experience, you work your way up, but you cut your teeth in your first job,
Okay.
in your field. You're kind
But
of
do we always use it at jobs or with other things?
usually when we're talking about work. Yeah, he
Okay.
cut his teeth doing this or that. He or she cut her teeth doing, working in maybe a famous chef, but he cut his teeth working in this tiny little restaurant. But he learned there, gained a lot of valuable experience, and then worked his way up, right?
Yes.
Okay, so to cut your teeth, or to cut one's teeth, is our expression of the day. Now, as we move on, we have a phrasal verb. A lot of phrasal verbs coming up here. This one is to back up.
Back up.
Back up, which has actually a few different meanings. What does this one mean, to back up?
No.
Apoyar, respaldar.
Back up.
To back.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's similar to support.
Yeah, like aguantar, apoyar.
Apoyar. Sí.
¿Por qué no me apoyaste?
Why didn't you back up me?
Back. Now, this is a separable phrasal verb.
Separable.
Yeah.
Why didn't you back me up?
Nice. Why
Okay.
didn't you back me up? There was a big argument, and my friends just ran away. They didn't back me up. Why didn't you back me up?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Si ellos no te creen, yo te apoyaré.
If they don't believe you, I will back you up.
Okay, yeah. Would your friends back you up if you were in trouble?
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure they
Yes.
would. They would.
They would back me up if I'm in trouble.
Would you back up a friend if they were in court?
Yes, I would back up a friend if he were in court.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Should good friends back each other up?
Yes, they should back each other up.
Okay, yeah. To back up. Now, I'll mention some other uses. To back up is also to create a duplicate file, for example, on a computer.
Okay.
You back up the files. In fact, all the radio shows that we do, they're saved on a server, and there's a backup.
Yeah.
So if something happens to the one computer and it just fails,
Mm-hmm.
then, well, there's a backup version.
Yes.
Like a duplicate copy
Yes.
of an electronic file,
Yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
that's a backup, but that's a noun, the backup file. Well, the verb, we will back up the files,
Yes.
create a duplicate, and then we have a backup file, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or a backup version. So it's like an auxiliary,
Auxiliary.
an extra one
Mm-hmm.
that we hope we never have to use, but we have it just in case, right?
Yes.
Por si acaso, just in case, right?
Mm-hmm.
And finally, it also means marcha atrás,
Back up.
to back up, to drive in reverse.
Drive in reverse.
Yeah, when you're parking the car, sometimes you have to back up.
Mm-hmm.
You put your hand sometimes on the chair, turn around, and you and you back up.
Yes.
When you back up, so back is what's important here. The verb back means we're driving in reverse.
Yes.
But we say back up, but we could also say to back into. If we enter a parking spot in reverse, then we would be backing into the parking spot.
Back into the parking spot.
Right? It means enter the parking spot by driving in reverse.
Yes. Okay.
So the wonderful thing about that is if you back into the parking spot, then when you're done, you can drive out straight, right?
Yes.
Whereas if you drive in straight, then you're going to have to back
up.
Yeah, you're going to have to back up to exit. So in other words, you're going to have to back out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because in and
Yes.
out. Either you back in and then drive out,
Mm-hmm.
or you drive in and back out.
Yes. Okay.
If you go in, you've got to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So use the opposite preposition, right? If you go in, you have to come out somehow. If you back in, then you can drive out. If you drive in straight, then you have to back out later,
Yes.
right? But when we talk about putting it in the marcha atrás, reverse, we say to back up. I backed up. I backed into the parking space. And I wasn't paying attention. I backed into a tree. And you hit the tree. Bang, right? It can happen.
Yes.
It can happen.
It can happen.
All right, let's move on and take a look at our vocabulary of the day.
Vocabulary of the day.
Ah, yes, it is time for the vocabulary of the day. 5 words. 5 very
5
special words today. All of them are verbs, Esther.
Okay.
Contar con,
Contar con. To count on.
to count on. Yeah.
To count on.
It's like to rely on, you know?
Yes.
To count on. You can count on him. You can count on her. You can count on each other. They'll back you. They'll back each other up. They can count on each other. Mm-hmm. Partir, salir,
To leave.
to leave. We also have to depart,
To depart.
which is
yeah.
a more formal way, basically, of saying to leave.
To leave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Diseñar,
To design.
design. Determinar.
Determinar.
English is easy. Take a guess.
To determine.
To determine. Yeah.
To determine.
Determine. To determine. So when you go to the doctor tries to determine what's wrong with you,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Despedir. Hasta luego. We have the verb with a D.
Despedir.
Well, despedir you could say essentially to say goodbye.
Yes.
But to dismiss.
Dismiss.
Now this is quite formal, like in the military. You're
Yes.
dismissed, soldier. to dismiss.
Okay.
Te dejo ir. You're dismissed.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Vale.
To dismiss. Dismiss. And I think we have to dismiss the listeners for today, right? Because
Yes, I think so.
we're out of time,
Yes.
according to my watch. So why don't we stop there? But thanks for joining me again, Esther.
Thank you, guys.
It's a pleasure as always. And thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you'll keep listening and keep working hard. Only 11 more classes to go. The countdown is on. We'll be back tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.